Hit it again, bitch.
Again. We are. Oh, wow. Hey, slow that thing down.
Oh, sorry.
A little bit wired on the second part of CSR.
Are we live wire?
We are back. Yeah, wired. Going. We are back. Part 2.
We back.
Which we, should we introduce ourselves again?
Sure.
I'm Doug.
I'm Steven.
And I'm kind of Justin.
We should really screw with people and say each other's names.
I was just thinking that.
Like, just one time.
Or like mess up the order of it.
We should, man.
Yeah.
All right. Next one.
Yeah.
So I like that. It'd be like on April Fool's Day.
Oh, that'd be good.
Which
yeah.
is a big day on this show.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we're going to hit that place.
Oh, shamalama ding dong. Shamalama dong.
So we're in it, man. The crack zone.
And we have Mysterious Tech Guy with us again.
Yeah, he's actually going to participate.
Yeah, he's got a mic and everything.
I think he's going to have his own beer, so he won't be taking Justin's this time. He might. I mean, if he likes it, he will.
Yeah, maybe he just slams that one and steals Justin's.
Yeah.
So this, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the little shout out, guys.
Yeah.
So this is another installment, I guess, of Island Dog John.
Yeah,
friend
man.
of the show, guest of the show.
Thank you, John.
Donated
Yes,
this
sir.
one to the crack zone, and it is. And this is going to be one here, man.
This is going to be a doozy.
Mhm.
This is banana bread beer from Eagle Brewery.
Yeah. Where's that from?
Look, Justin, tell us where it's from.
Well, it's from Bedford, UK.
L.
I swear to God, it's from Bedford, UK.
Hey, what's British for 1, 2, 3? Is it still 1, 2, 3?
Well, yeah, it might be a 1, 2, 3, but
Oh, okay.
you know.
We got a 3, 2, 1. Crack zone. Damn.
Oh, that was extended version.
you were a little late there.
All right, so I was checking out the stats.
You sound like fucking Borat. Why did your British accent Borat?
Because we got to do it. We got to do a little
We
different.
do not accept Borat.
Wow.
This smells like, I mean,
Ow.
you know what it smells like? It smells like that little banana candy you used to get when you were a kid, you know?
I stayed away from those. I don't like banana.
I don't either.
I don't like
but,
banana.
You know, it's like that artificial.
It really,
banana.
to me, it smells like banana bread. Banana.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Banana.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
Spot on.
What hell? That's pretty fucking delicious. Ow.
Wow. I mean, pretty spot on.
That's pretty good. Hey, we can have a guest rating.
Yeah, we got it. Are you gonna drink it now? Yeah. All right, we got a guest crack zone. Sorry.
Special appearance by
You gotta crack it in the mic.
You got cracking up. We got 2 mics. Surround sound.
There we go.
Oh,
So we have special guest, Florida student, daughter Bailey, guest cracker.
sweet.
Guest crack.
Crap. I just
Hey, I'm
get
not
that.
that way.
It's just a cracker, man.
That was so good. That took me a minute, but I got it. That was good.
That
was good.
Crack zone. So you are a cracker. So
The hell did you just call? The hell did you just call me? Yeah.
So, all right. So, I mean,
Let's let the guest go first. The
Yeah.
guest cracker.
okay. I mean,
Out of 5.
Did everybody do the second?
Yeah, give her a mic.
Out of 5, I would say 4.
4?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold up.
maybe even like 4.5.
We
Oh,
got
shit.
We got to get our mathematician going over here.
Yeah, give me a second. I didn't go to Florida, Bailey, so give me a second, okay?
You're good.
Yeah. All right, silent manager.
I can't read. Oh, okay.
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 3.258, 0.56.
What is this, pie?
Shit.
It's banana bread, it's banana pie.
Bailey, can you do the math for us, please?
I'm not math girl. She's
Would that be 3 1/4?
quarter of 3.
It's cool.
All right, tech guy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. What
boy.
I
You sound-
have just tasted here is quite magnificent.
He sounds like the guy that is out in the wilderness, like looking at animals. All right, everybody.
We got the banana bread bed.
Crikey, there's a banana bread beer right there.
Quiet,
in his natural habitat.
he's sleeping right now.
Yeah.
Don't crack it.
Don't wake him up with the crack.
Look, it's a red-headed cracker. So we're having a good time with this one, John. Thanks, buddy.
All right, go tech guy.
All right, so what I would consider this is a 4.5 because it delivers on the taste
Wow.
and it doesn't bite.
Gonna be a good one here.
Wow.
Oh shit.
A 4.5.
Wow.
These are the highest ratings we've ever had.
So far, probably.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Go ahead.
You want me to go?
Go ahead, SJ.
Oh, Al. All right. So I'm kind of with tech guy. I think it's a 4.
Wow.
I think 4.
Bloody
I mean,
hell.
tastes like banana. I hate banana.
Smells like banana.
Smells like banana. But it's good. It's good.
It's wicked.
It's wicked good.
No.
Right. It's my go. I have a go.
Give it a go.
Right.
Give it a go.
I'll give it a go.
Do it.
You know, right. Hang on. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's a full. I'll give it I'll give it a 3.5.
3.5.
Just a 3.5.
Yeah.
Do the Justin scale.
It's too much banana. It's
Too
way
much
too much
banana.
banana.
How many could you drink?
One.
Just one.
And that's in my regular voice. Because
Just
I'm
one.
serious
But
about
just
that.
one.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm crushing this.
Okay.
I would get a headache if I drank more than one of these.
Okay.
It's sweet. It's banana out the ass. And
It's
it's,
better than banana in the ass.
well, you know, to each his own. Yeah, but it's got a little bite to the end of it, but it's not bad. It's pretty good.
You get a bite.
Yeah, I get a little.
I don't get a bite.
No, it's not a bite. It's like like a weird,
Like a wang.
like a little wang. Yeah,
Like a little wang.
like an English wang. Yeah,
A wang. Okay.
yeah, a little wang dangling in the.
Yeah, just kind of chilling in the
just
wang.
dangling.
It's wanging. Okay.
5.2 people, can you tell?
Yeah, but no, it's pretty good. 3.5.
It's improv night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hell. Go ahead, Doug.
I gotta be honest, guys. And I'm opposite of you.
You're always opposite of me.
I don't think I think it's not overpowering.
That's kind of where I was at.
And that's the reason that I kind of like it, because it's not too banana.
See, that's how I feel. I feel like it has a hint of banana.
So when
because I
he's
hate bananas.
well, when Justin said that, I was thinking the complete opposite. I was like, wow, see, that shows you the difference in the palate. Because I'm not getting a lot. I mean, I'm getting some banana, but not a lot.
Right.
And I was expecting it to just be overpowering.
Right.
So I mean, nah, man, I got to be honest. I could drink a couple of these. I'm gonna go 3.75.
3.75. All right.
If I drink like one more of these, I'd have a splitting headache.
Okay, I mean that's fair.
That gives us a 3.92.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, would that be considered a banana split almost?
Can I smack the fuck out of you right now?
Man, he's 2 for 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chipping the block and splitting bananas.
Yeah. Just unplug his mic, dude. We did this trial run. This is
What is this, dad joke?
yeah, dad joke Tuesday. You're the one with the
I
dad.
got a daughter in here.
Yeah.
So, all right, so Island Dog John.
Thanks, man.
Man, he's been
Thank you, John.
dying for us to do this one,
Yeah.
and that's why we went ahead and did it. So, hey, man, like I said, Stephen, I hit a couple of these.
I can drink a couple of them.
I was surprised to hear Justin say that. I really was. So
Like I've got this weird aftertaste. In my
you do
mouth right now.
see, and I don't. That's what's crazy about
I
it.
don't really have an aftertaste. Like I just feel like I taste a little bit of banana.
Like
but
you
that's
said,
about
you were
it.
crushing it.
Yeah.
I'm over here killing it.
Like I'm like down to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Braves one.
What
Braves-
about over there in the side there? How's it going down for you guys? So, I mean, good. Man, wow. John, good job, buddy.
Yeah, that was
We
good.
might
one.
have to get another batch of this in here.
Yeah.
So, again, pallets, let's talk about that.
Yep.
You know, a good one there, Eagle Brewery.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you can get your hands on it, get out there and try it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where else they distribute. Obviously, Florida.
If you can find it, if you can't, I would say visit Island Dog Beach Shop.
Yeah.
And go down and see our guy John, and he'll hook you up.
He can direct you to. Did they sell beer at the shop?
Yeah.
They do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, he can hook you up or
There it
direct
is.
you to the closest place to add it.
So, again, guys, we appreciate it. And in the crack zone coming up, I mean, John hooked us up, man. We're going to be featuring some more of his beer. And we're going
definitely.
to kind of stagger it out a little bit, but we appreciate it, John. And we'll do a little presentation right now. How about that?
Okay.
For this guy.
Oh, yeah. Well, while he's getting that ready, guys, please send us any suggestions about beers you want us to try. Thank you, John, for this one. And then I'm shouting out Justin's mom, who's got it going on, Grace.
As she does.
She did send us a picture of a porter to try out. That was featured at Lowe's Food. So we'll try to get that. But thank you, Grace, for sending suggestions for it.
Outstanding.
Thanks, Mom.
And we love any kind of suggestions or donations.
Yep. So when Island Dog John was a guest,
Yes.
he felt awful after the show. He left Tech Guy out of the swag. So he has sent that in. There's your swag, sir.
Some Island Dog
So
swag.
in the pictures, we will make sure that we'll put it over your face, whatever. I mean, it's the best place to put it.
Yeah, with nobody else.
But we'll make sure we feature that in some of the pictures. So
Oh, definitely.
so you can tell him thank you, sir, on the mic there that you had or have.
I think he's trying to open up the package first.
Yeah, I
he's-
did it.
Maybe it's like it's Christmas morning for
Oh,
this
wow.
kid.
Check it out, man. You got some packaging going. I like that. John hooked him up.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Okay. All right.
I'm kind of PB and J right now. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that too.
The red.
Oh, he got
he
him
got
one.
koozie too.
Got him
And you got a green one.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of pissed.
What's in the
we'll
what's
get
in the
John
koozie
seen
thing,
that.
or is it just a
sticker?
Oh, it's a
Looks like
sticker.
Sticker, yeah. So go ahead. Be nice.
in your normal voice too?
I would not be nice. It's pretty awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
So we expect you to be modeling that on episodes to come up.
Yep.
Ooh.
So
We're covering your face. So
I mean,
it's
not
good.
literally model it.
Yeah, we're
but,
good.
You know.
What? I can't strut?
Oh my God.
No, nobody wants to see a
we
strut.
don't want to see that.
Oh.
We want to see a tech. Well, maybe.
Again, crack zone. Make sure you're cracking. Oh Lord. Oh,
No.
that's replay.
Yeah, we're done. We beat
And the Braves one.
Bravies one.
All right, so we're going to do the question,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
And this was a good one, man.
And we feature on the live
Yeah.
feed today. Hard or soft tacos?
And
Which
again,
one?
today is Taco Tuesday.
I'm surprised it took us this long to do it.
Well, and and I don't know anyone. I've never heard anyone say they don't like tacos.
Yeah.
I mean, I love tacos.
I mean, I don't like burritos because I don't like refried beans.
I mean, I like burritos too,
I
but
don't
I
tear
like me some
burritos up.
tacos, man.
I don't like. I just don't do the refried
Chelsea, I'm the
beans.
same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll go with black beans or pinto. You don't have to get refried.
I'm not a big bean person, anyways,
Okay.
unless it's chili.
Cool. So
Charlie?
we're going around the horn here.
Yeah, sure. I can start. Or yeah, salad manager,
All right, side manager,
soft or hard.
going hard.
I'm going hard, baby. All right.
Always good to go hard.
Bailey, you don't have to answer that.
No, go right ahead.
Well, I was going to say hard as well.
Hard as well. Okay. All right, we're going hard here. All right.
Females representing here. So here we go. Let's just keep right on going. Let's take a.
Yeah, we'll go with that guy.
I like both.
Sure you do.
Okay, but if you had to pick, you had to pick. Come on, man. Got to go one.
Yeah, you can't just say both.
Probably soft,
Soft.
Okay. All right.
especially for the
No comment.
authenticity.
I'm a soft guy myself too. unless I'm making a bowl,
That's what I hear.
then I want it all hard.
Dang straight.
If I'm making like a taco salad,
Nice.
going hard.
Yeah.
But if I'm just eating a taco, I want it soft.
All right, so
I want to flop it around.
it's just down to me and you. It's down to me and you, big guy.
Oh, I'm definitely a softie here.
Yeah.
Wow.
No hardness at all. Don't want it. Don't need it. It breaks apart. You're not getting, and it just.
That's why you make a taco salad. That's anytime
Right.
I just break it up and just make
Right.
a taco salad.
Bingo.
But listen, when you buy a taco, a hard taco, what's the whole top? You're just eating salad.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much.
The bottom is meat, yeah.
Yeah.
But the top is, you get a hard or a soft one, it's all,
all-
wrapped up. You get it all.
Yeah.
But I will say, freaking corn over flour. All day,
I
every
agree
day.
with that. I agree with that.
I'm a flour guy. I don't know. The corn has a weird taste to me.
I like the corn.
I don't know why. I've tried it. I'm not saying it's bad. I just prefer flour.
Pulling a tech guy, I like
you-
them both, but
Do you just whip out the corn and just wrap it up in that? You just like pull it out of the thing and make a taco? Are you actually like putting it on the stove and actually like?
No, I've done. Yeah, I've had it on the stove and
Yeah.
everything. I
You just don't like the taste.
Yeah, it's just kind of just a weird taste to me. I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm just saying it's different
When
if
it's not cooked.
like you can pull out a flour one and just make something
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
automatically.
Right.
But if you don't heat up the corn ones, they have a different flavor.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think it's terrible, but I just prefer the flour over the corn,
right.
personally. It's not like Dukes or Hellman's for me, man. It's
Right.
not like I'm going to flip the table. What, you like corn?
Right. So it's mellow.
Yeah.
Um,
So we want to hear the comments. We had a lot of people answer on the live feed. Oh, Dougie. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of like tech guy, but I'm going to make a decision.
What's that?
I can do either,
Okay.
but I prefer hard.
So it runs in the family.
Absolutely. So to compromise, if anybody does eat at Taco Bell, which you know what happens after that,
Yeah.
the double decker, it's got both in it,
Yeah.
which I think is a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, Steven. You nailed it on the hard deal. If it cracks or crumbles, just make a taco salad.
You're grabbing the fork anyway.
Yeah, just make a taco salad. That's what I generally do.
But I mean, I guess if you was the Crunchwrap Supremes, it's both of them, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Then you just get that and you're good.
Right.
You have them both.
But I just like tacos, gonna be honest.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, but that's a good one, man. So what did we get here? We got 1, 2, 3.
I think it was
3 to 3.
I think it was split down the middle.
3 to 3. So cool.
Doug, did you just like once you and your wife got together, you were like hard tacos in this house only, and then Bailey was like, I don't even know what a soft taco is.
I think it was in our vows.
Yeah,
So
you were like,
So instead,
do you promise? Do
instead
you
of 10
vow?
commandments, you have 11
So
commandments.
Bailey-
and that 11th,
so
hard tacos.
Bailey had no choice.
Yeah,
You get hard tacos or get out.
yeah.
So, but that's a good one. Who did the question?
Sarah actually came up with it.
Hey, outstanding.
Help
Way
me
to
go
go,
with it,
Sarah.
sir.
That was a good one. And that's the kind of small things that me and Steven were kind of talking about that before the show. Little things you don't think about.
And we can. Do we want to talk about what we
yeah,
said?
me and you were talking
We
about
can
this.
preview this question.
And I tell you,
we don't have to answer it.
I know one person sitting over there will perk up when they hear this one.
So we're not going to answer. We're just going to preview the question.
And what I said, I don't even remember how we went with it. I guess it was in relation to the taco question.
Well, that and
And
we were moving this. Yeah.
and the
doing it.
redesign,
Yeah.
which we'll talk about. When you were younger, living with your parents, that's how I remember it.
Yeah.
Did you routinely, best way to say
that's
it,
a good way to do it.
change your room around?
Like move your bed to
Move
this
your
corner.
bed, move your dresser.
Move your dresser
I mean,
over here.
we won't talk about. We won't answer it.
Oh, we're
But-
not answering right now.
No,
No, we're gonna save it for next episode.
so people can think about it, and then
Think
we'll
about
feature it
that.
on live.
But it's definitely one where I don't think people don't think about it. But then when the question comes up, they go, "Oh,
I did do that.
yeah,
Maybe they didn't realize they were doing it.
right." So think about that one. That was one we came up with. So there you go.
All
Good
right.
one.
Sweet.
All right. So where we going? Major League Baseball.
Don't get off and get them on.
Oh, let's do that one. Yeah, let's do that first. That's
I-
right.
I
that's
think
right.
there's- well,
No.
we
That's
have
right. No,
one-
you're right. You're right.
One get on, and then
We didn't
maybe
have
get
many.
off.
We didn't have many.
All right, so
This is a happy show.
I'll do the get on,
Good.
and it's Justin for helping me fix a lawnmower. I know I gave you shit last week for breaking it,
We talked about
and it
this.
really wasn't on you. You were just the last person to use it, and it broke.
Right.
So it really wasn't on you. But I gave you some shit. But you did help me, for 4 or 5 hours try to fix that part.
Yeah.
We thought we had it, couldn't do it. Went and bought a new one, put the thing on there. You helped me mow the lawn. So literally, you're on my lawn because you mowed it.
Well, thank you.
So thank you for helping
Can
me
I just
out.
tell you how much fun that was, though?
Dude, you can have it.
No,
You-
I'm saying the night before.
Trying to fix that thing?
Yeah.
That was fun to you? Because I was about to punch a hole in the wall.
Well, I mean, we were just chilling, drinking beer.
At the very beginning, I was pissed.
Yeah.
There at the end, I wasn't so pissed.
Yeah. And we
But-
actually got it running for a little while.
For 1 minute, we did. If I didn't count it off, I think it would have been fun.
Is there like video footage of this?
No, Sarah should have videotaped it.
Yeah,
though.
you should have put a live feed of this.
Because we
Y'all
were,
should have went live.
so in a push mower, a push
CSR is repairing a lawnmower.
CSR small engines, but so when a push mower when you crank it, it has the tension. So there's a big ass spring in there,
Right.
and that spring must have broke because we couldn't not get the thing to pull back. When you pull up, and it's
Okay.
supposed to snap
Alright,
back.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't doing it.
So did you have to rewind it?
Oh, we did it like 15 times.
Yeah.
I had to go buy a whole new assembly
wow.
for it.
Oh wow.
So shout out to Lake Norman Small Engine for having that part in stock.
I'm telling you should have went live.
He probably didn't want to see Steven live that night because Steven was not very happy.
So shout out to Justin
Shout out for Justin.
for breaking and fixing.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Way to go, man.
Hey, I mean,
I didn't fix it, but I helped.
he put some time into it with me. I mean,
But
it
you
was-
assisted.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he,
but
he actually was the one that was doing most of it because
There
I
you go.
could
There you
I
go.
could not figure it out
'Cause he was
the
getting
one doing it.
frustrated.
Yeah, I was frustrated.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I broke it, so I felt obligated to. I mean, I didn't feel like I wanted to learn it, but I felt bad because I
I
was
think
the one
Justin's
that broke it.
like me. That's how I would be.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
So-
hey man, I got this.
But it was cool to learn, like to get into the parts of it
Yeah.
and like actually figure it out.
Well, I told him when we bought the new part, I was like, I really kind of want to take this thing apart and see how it looks.
Yeah.
Because it pissed me off so much because I could not figure it out. He's like, do not do it. I was like, I'm not doing it. I said, I just want to do it. Like, I should have bought two of them.
You know how
Yeah.
you know how people go on YouTube to learn how to fix stuff?
Dude, try Googling that because
You guys should have made a video and posted it.
of what not to do.
Here's
So do this for 4 hours and just go buy a new one.
Yeah. 10-second video.
Yes.
So how many beers did you go through?
Maybe like a 12 pack.
Yeah, 12.
Okay. Well, standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right, cool. What,
But it was like midnight. We were cranking it. It was midnight. I was like,
yeah.
the neighbors gonna be yelling at me.
Hey,
Who's cranking that lawnmower at
get off
midnight?
my lawn.
Yeah. I'm not on your lawn. I'm on my lawn.
So all right, cool. Any offs?
Nah.
Nah.
I got nothing.
Because I got none this week. I know everyone listening right now is going, what?
Everybody's mouth just dropped.
I had a small moment today where I was frustrated in traffic, and I think I said to my wife on the phone, I hate people, which tends to be routine for me.
I'm there. Hey, I'm there with you.
But
buddy.
it just is. It's not that I really hate people. It's just sometimes people are just the worst. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
Self-awareness, which we brought up on this podcast, I don't know how many times. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
Other than that, no, I'm gonna be calm. We're good.
Good.
Football's getting ready to start, so I'm cool.
You might not be.
We're 0-0 right now.
I know.
So-
As soon as we hit 0-1.
And we will be doing our predictions coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And remember last year we were very optimistic.
Yeah. I'm going to be
So,
super pessimistic.
Yeah. So
Maybe it'll be reverse psychology.
all right.
Maybe.
So
Hopefully.
Major League Baseball.
Yes.
All right.
I was going to say, you're missing something.
Let me get straight.
Oh, here he is.
Dude, you look good.
10 times better.
Yeah.
Man, I feel so much better.
Dude, you sound better.
You know why I feel better? Because I look better.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I am ready to. I'm about to lay it down.
I'm telling you, dude, you should wear that chain.
Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of rock the chain, man.
Man, I love it because I made Justin happy with this, and I like that because we have our opinions, but that night was kind of funny. I mean, it kind of got off the rails, but I love it when I did this because I thought I hope they get the joke,
Yeah.
and y'all did. And
No, we did.
And that right there shows why we get along because we
Right.
get it.
All
We
right.
can't make it personal. It's never personal, man. So I just love that, man. So now it's a regular thing, guys.
I like it, though. You
But
rock
honestly, I think you should wear it daily.
it. You rock it, man.
I think it looks pretty cool.
Anytime Justin's around, it's gonna be in my pocket. I'm gonna freaking pull it out, man, just for Justin. It's my
I'd
guy.
rock that shit.
He's my guy.
Yeah.
So, all right, Major League Baseball, guys. I got a lengthy one, kind of.
You want us to go?
Can I go last
I'd
this
rather us
time?
go first, and then you go last.
Let me go
'cause
last
You have
this
some
time.
good stuff going on.
Appreciate it, guys.
Hit it,
All right.
bitch.
So the Braves just won against the Pirates. We are 2 of 3 in that in that series. I'm sorry, I'm babbling right now. The Braves are 77-48. We did beat the Mets 3-1 in that series, which was freaking huge.
Yeah.
Then we beat Houston 2-1 in that 3-game series. That was pretty big too.
Yeah, I mean, going 5-2 against those two teams.
Yeah.
Somebody we played in the World Series last year, and then a potential World Series, team.
I mean,
the Mets.
probably the hottest team in baseball right now. The Mets. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty big.
Yep, definitely.
So hopefully we sweep the Pirates tomorrow.
Yeah, I think last game's tomorrow, and then we have a day off, and then we're playing
Duggies.
those freaking birds.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
And you're lucky it's our state bird too.
It's gonna be interesting. So that's all I'll say. So,
Yeah.
keep going. Y'all.
Only other news I got is we are looking to sign Dansby.
We're in contract talks with them.
I did see that, which I think is smart. Definitely,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, lock him up.
you don't want that guy to get away.
And then signing Michael Harris to an extension.
Yes.
8 years, $72 million. It's potentially 10 years, 102, with the last 2 years being a team option. And there was a funny tweet that I did see that to put this contract in perspective, Juan Soto could command a $450 million deal. Mike Trout signed a 12-year, $426 million deal. We now have $452 million in Olsen, Austin Riley, and Michael Harris. So three cornerstone players.
Yep.
That the amount of money will be going to a superstar, so you
Right.
say. So I love it, man. Getting that guy, he has played his ass off. He was our turning point when we brought him up.
Yeah.
Because we were struggling hard.
It was.
But he was a turning point bringing him up. And then I think the Von Grissom kid will be the second one too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, congrats to that young man. He has busted his ass to be where he's at. And I think that's cool. I mean, we are set for a long time. So I think
A very long time.
Dansby and I think Max Freeby are our next ones to look at.
Yeah.
And then we probably shouldn't bring this up, but Ozuna did get in trouble again.
Yep.
Just
Former Cardinal.
Yep. So I just think he just needs to maybe take a year off and figure out
And he actually played the other night.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, he got booed.
Yep.
I was surprised by that. And not throwing shade at the Braves.
No.
I was a little surprised by that.
I mean, I would have liked them to suspend him.
Yeah.
As a team. I mean, and he met with RGM and Snicker the next day, and I'm surprised because he's on a probationary period with the team right now.
Yeah. I don't think most Braves fans were very happy that he played.
No, I wouldn't have lost any sleep if he wasn't with the team this year.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
I don't really think you guys need him.
No, not really.
I got to be honest.
I mean, he's been striking out left and right too, so
Yep. So
maybe it's because of the. But all right, go Braves.
Go Braves.
all right. So, and I wanted to note, we didn't really talk about it at the beginning, but we're kind of doing a little bit of redecorating in the studio.
It's looking good.
We're going to talk about a little bit of a shout out on that later, but wanted to give you guys your props. You guys brought some Braves, swag for us to put up, and it is hanging
It's up, man. We
right
appreciate
over, right
that.
over Justin's new location, which I'm trying now. I feel like I'm playing ping pong.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to looking this way to see you guys. So now I'm going, oh crap, I got to look over here at Justin. So I'm having to turn this way. So Justin, I'm not ignoring you. It's just a different. I got to get used to it.
I upgraded to the penthouse.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He went to a different side, and so now it's
Got my home-
it does kind of work better. I got to be honest, I kind of
Yeah.
like it, but you got to let me. I got to get used to that side. So, but we got the Braves tag up, so just wanted to shout that out, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Cards looking good right now, man. Up until today, we have doubleheader with the Cubs today. We had won 8 straight. Longest streak in baseball, 9-1 over the last 10, 70 and 51. With the loss today, 70 and 52. They are winning right now, I think 6-0 on the nightcap.
It is.
So we had won 8 straight, like I said. Talk about Pujols, man.
Dude.
I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite. I've made it very clear. Anybody that knows me, Cardinals fan, I was a little pissed off at Pujols when he left. I felt like the Cardinals offered him a fair deal. I felt like he sold out for the money, not too much more, but that's water under the bridge. He came back, and man, he's on a tear. The guy's 42 years old. And here the last couple of days, I mean, the guy's hit, he's going for 700. We all know it's now reachable.
Mm-hmm.
He's at 693. and he could get 700. We got 37 games, I think, left. It's reachable.
Yeah.
But the guy's on a tear, man. I wanted to note a couple of milestones that this guy, and this is just the stuff that keeps popping up. The other day against the Rockies, first career pinch hit grand slam.
Wow.
Ever. And the guy's been playing forever. You guys know that. He has 16 career grand slams, which ties him with Dave Kingman, Babe Ruth, and Hank Aaron
Wow.
for basically most, I guess, overall.
That's crazy.
Most career RBIs, of course, Hammer and Hank, Brave, sitting at the top of the list. Then you got Babe Ruth, then Pujols. I mean, it's crazy the stuff he's doing. Now, this is a stat for us old guys. And Steve, I know you and John, y'all my backups here. Albert Pujols hit a pinch hit grand slam, and Adam Wainwright pitched 7 scoreless innings the other day in the same game. Cardinals are the first team in Major League history to have a 40-year-old hit a grand slam and another 40-year-old throw at least 7 shutout innings.
That's nuts.
What kind of stat is that?
Damn.
I feel like that's baseball for you, though.
Isn't that crazy,
Yeah.
man? Pujols is the first player in Major League history to have 4 hits and 2 home runs in the same game at age 42 or older. Most career total bases, Hank Aaron is leading the pack, and Albert is now second.
Very nice.
And that is history. What else we got for Albert? I wanted to say this, and this one's crazy for me, guys. He hit a home run last night against the Cubs, 1-0 win. Albert Pujols homers off the 449th different pitcher he's faced in his career, tying Barry Bonds for the most in Major League history.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean,
So-
it's when they come up with this stuff.
well, baseball, it's like,
It is crazy. man.
Steven hits the most singles on
When
a
he-
Sunday
when
when
he
he's
eats
wearing blue
tacos.
cleats.
When he eats tacos.
And he ate a granola bar in the morning.
And the sun is at this
Yeah,
elevation.
and his necklace has
Yep.
the 10 emblem on it
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
facing to the left.
And then this is a segue into another guy that's having a killer year. This week, Paul Goldschmidt and Albert both got co-National League Players of the Week,
Oh, very nice.
which you got to get at the Pujols at age 42.
So you think if he does not get 700, then he comes back?
I think he does. He's too close.
Yeah. So if you think if he gets 700 this year, he for sure retires.
I think he's done.
yeah.
I mean, if he's playing at this level right now,
I know,
like,
which is a good point,
why
Justin.
not?
That's a good point.
I mean, Miguel Cabrera already said he's coming back next year.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
he
know.
could just play DH.
You just,
Yeah.
I
You,
think
you play one game a week.
I think if he gets
Right.
2 games a
700,
week.
I think if he gets 700, he's got something to think about.
Yeah.
If he's short, yeah, he's coming back. You know he is.
So what's because I don't know off the top of my head, I don't know if you do. What's the most all time home runs in a career? What's the number?
It's Barry Bonds. I
Well,
think isn't it like 771, something like that? Something. I know he's. What is it?
762.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Oh, damn. All right.
So no way he's going to get 62.
Oh no.
Yeah, but
Why the fuck do you know that?
because he loves Barry Bonds. There you go. Come on, say it, man.
I looked it up.
Oh, that boy.
Oh, okay.
Cheater.
It did his research.
So.
Well, yeah.
But real quickly, man, wanted to shout out Goldsmith as well. He is actually in the conversation now for Triple Crown.
Oh yeah.
He's leading the major leagues in batting average with he's batting right now he's batting 336, 31 homers, 100 RBIs. He's in the discussion. I read a lot about it last week. They say he's actually in the discussion. Will he get it? I'm not sure.
I didn't realize how high his batting average was.
I mean,
so
he's
that-
been that 1 or 2 all year.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's having a killer year, man.
Yeah.
I definitely think he's MVP in the National League right now.
I-
Riley, who I love, I love Riley.
I agree. I think he is too. at the
Right
moment.
now, he's been probably the most consistent because
Yeah.
Riley went on a tear.
Yeah. Then he's
In July, Riley was nuts.
He cooled off a lot.
But yeah, man, Card's playing good ball right now. We're getting ready to get Flaherty back. Who knows, man? I mean, do I think the Cards are one of the best teams in baseball? I don't know about that. They're a good baseball team.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think the Braves are talented. I think the Braves are loaded. I love their young talent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, man. Yankees have hit a speed bump, but I still think the Yankees are tough.
They can bounce back.
They'll be in the conference championship.
Yeah.
The Mets, and I know we don't want to talk about that.
The Mets are
The
stacked.
Mets are solid, man.
Oh yeah.
And the Dodgers are the Dodgers. I mean, the Astros are the Astros. See what happens, man. But I mean, it's good to know that, at one point, man, last year you guys gave me a hard time. My guys actually snuck in a wild card, and y'all had more faith than I did. Cards playing good ball right now,
Wait. I don't know if we had faith. We were trying to use reverse psychology.
but it worked.
Dude, we told you multiple times.
You did.
The Cardinals were getting to the playoffs.
And hey, we were one inning from beating the Dodgers.
Yeah.
So,
And
but-
we didn't want to see you in the playoffs.
No.
Every time that happens.
I'll play the Dodgers 100 times before I play the damn Cardinals, all right?
well, and the thing, man, they're playing good ball right now.
They are.
They're up 5 games on the Brewers. So we'll see what happens, man. 37 to go. We'll see what happens. But big series coming up
Yep.
in St. Louis.
Be a good one.
Cardinals, y'all took 3 out of 4 in Atlanta. We'll see what happens, man. It depends on the pitching. So looking forward to it, man.
I
So,
think bold prediction, we'll take 3 out of 4 again.
Okay.
You want to make a prediction?
I think they'll split.
That's probably more fair.
I was going to say
I
split.
think they'll split.
I just want to be a dick.
No, I mean, I said 3 out of 4 last time, but I was doing it to get a rise out of y'all because y'all don't like hard tacos.
Yeah. Oh, really? I don't like anything hard.
So, but nah, man, go Cards, man. Playing good ball. They drive
not
me
what I
crazy.
heard.
They drive me crazy, y'all. Anybody that knows me knows the Cards, man. It wears on my nerves, but I can't complain about them too much. So hey,
Doug, would you rather? All right. Let me ask you a real quick
I knew he was going to say that.
real quick question.
I knew it.
Just really quick. Just answer it real quick.
Okay.
If the Cardinals never won a World Series and the Panthers never won a Super Bowl, who would you rather see win first?
Okay. It's kind of a.
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, it's a great question. I will tell you, it would probably me being a baseball guy. I'm a football guy too, but I am a baseball guy at heart. We've
Right.
all talked about it. Love my baseball. The fact that the Panthers are my hometown team, I'd have to go Panthers
yeah.
because I'm from here.
Mm-hmm.
If it was,
It's going to mean a little more.
yeah, it does. I mean, it does. Now, I thought your question actually was going to be, if you could decide right now the Cardinals never win another World Series, and the Panthers get a Super Bowl, would you take that? I probably would.
I'd take it in a
You
heartbeat.
know why? Because we have 11.
Yeah, if the,
Especially us.
yeah, the Cardinals never won one. Yeah, hell
Well,
yeah.
I mean, but the point is, we already have 11.
yeah,
Well, no,
all right.
I'm saying the Braves.
I know.
I mean,
was
you
making a
have them.
joke.
Yeah,
I
you
was
got your
making a jo-
title.
I was
Yeah.
making a
Yeah.
joke.
But the Panthers winning it. Oh my God! I mean, this city would just be crazy.
Dude, the rest of my sports teams could not win another championship, and I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I wouldn't care.
Good question.
Well, the Hornets are never going to win one, so it's fine.
We've already accepted that.
so
I would not care.
not in my lifetime.
I will literally, if the Panthers win the Super Bowl this year, I will literally never care if they have another winning season at all.
All right, hold on, everybody. Do me a favor. Look at your watches. 9:56 on the 23rd of August, 2022. Mark it. I'm gonna remember that quote because I agree with him.
I don't care. I will get a tattoo on my back.
Oh man, it's crazy.
It'll say, "Keep pounding" with Baker Mayfield's face right on it.
He's gonna get that right there.
I really
Yeah.
think once you get addicted to the winning,
Then you'll want
wouldn't wanna
more.
turn back,
You'll
yeah.
want more.
Obviously, I want more, but I'm saying I will trade out a Super Bowl championship for my team's going to be the Browns for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I mean,
what if they never won another game?
I don't care.
If they never won another game,
you know,
so why would you watch them anymore then? If they were going to be that terrible all the time.
Why would the Browns watch the Browns?
'Cause
Why,
of the-
why would
'cause of-
Detroit watch Detroit?
because of the Browns.
But you know for sure they're never going to win another game.
I mean, I didn't say that. I said never
Yeah.
another winning season.
But that's what I was asking. You said yeah. I said if they never win another game.
For a Super Bowl champion, the way we're going right now,
Yeah.
I'll be dead before we get a Super Bowl. So yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah,
All right, so,
I'll take it.
So Justin just made me feel really young. He'll be dead before. How old am I?
700.
I'll be really dead. Is that what you're saying?
the way we're going, yeah.
So, yeah,
You got a
so
fair point.
I got to agree with Justin, man. It's just going back to football. I mean, I've said it on this show. It is what it is. These guys have only known the Panthers. I mean, that's all you guys have ever known. Before the Panthers, I was a Cowboy fan, and I won 3 Super Bowls as that being my team.
Right.
But it's not the same.
It's not.
I mean, this is my hometown team. So
This city
it's just different, man.
It's
It's
my
just different.
city.
It's just different.
and I love it. And I love
We don't own the rights to the song at all.
Good job.
I don't know it after I love it. I don't know the rest of the song.
But like,
Theirs.
All right. So,
Well, speaking of the
so
theirs,
since we're talking about theirs, God, that's
still
killing
it's
me.
still better than the Big Cats.
Thurs.
Hold
yeah,
up, man. You just
'em sorry.
10 times better.
okay. We're gonna go to the Panthers now.
Okay.
We're gonna go to the Big Cats.
Dude, I'd rather hear theirs than the Big Cats.
Give me a Big Cat.
I mean, that sounds like a Pee Wee football team.
Yeah.
go Big Cats.
What the fuck?
You know,
At least if you're saying theirs, you could be country like, man, go Panther, go theirs, go theirs, like something like
out them Thurs.
big Cats. You can't do it. Like
Dude,
you
I'm
sound like
telling you.
you sound like a middle school
I
football
had a
team.
guy on Instagram the other day that actually was trying to argue with me on this Dyers thing.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all, listen, everybody out there, I'm not the only one. I have followed this team since its inception in 93 when we were awarded the franchise and didn't play until 95. In all of my years, I have never
I agree with you.
heard a fan, and I've been to around a lot of fans. I'm in a Roaring Ride. I've went to London. I've followed this team everywhere. Never heard a fan call them the theirs.
Now I completely agree with you.
I've
on that.
never heard it. And the guy was like, oh, man, yeah, we say it all the time
Because
over here in the South Side.
because I read the same thing.
Never heard
when,
it.
when you commented. I went
Never
and looked
heard
at
it.
the comments, and he's like, "Yeah, we all call them the theirs."
Never
Like,
heard it.
I've never heard anybody in my life.
And again, I
call them
didn't
that.
say nobody's ever said it.
Yeah.
I said, no, I've never heard it.
Yeah.
Now, I've never heard that, but I've never also heard them be called the Big Cats.
No, I didn't either. No.
either.
Besides the song,
It's-
and they call Jerry Richardson Big Cat,
The Big Cat.
Big Cat
The Big
too.
Cat, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm going to pick a nickname, if I had to pick between those two nicknames, the theirs or the Big Cats, Team Theirs.
Yeah.
I'm going
The
Panthers.
Carolina Thurs.
You had to pick between the two. You had to pick between the two.
Go Carolina.
No, it's theirs or Big Cats.
I can't, man.
They're both shit.
They're both
Yeah.
crap.
I'm just saying.
Go Angels.
Carolina Angels.
Which we talked about. So, all right, let's talk about the theirs.
Yeah, let's actually get into the nitty gritty.
All right, so we'll talk about the preseason game.
Yep. So we did take an L, and I'm the only one that picked that we would win. So I guess I'll eat that L.
But we got a lot to talk about on this game.
We do, and it was
The scores is
when
misleading.
we made this prediction too.
Yeah.
Baker and Sam weren't ruled out of the game.
Right, exactly.
So
And that's true. But the final score to me was misleading.
yeah, it was.
It is.
And we're getting ready to talk about why.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 20-10, big ol' L, but that's okay. Most of our starters did not play. Most of the Patriots starters did play.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna go into the offensive side first.
Okay.
If you guys are cool with that.
yeah.
Offense did struggle with four turnovers,
Yep.
which I don't like that at all.
I hate that.
I think it was 2 picks and 2 fumbles, and we gave up 5 sacks. So what does that remind you of? Does that remind you of last year at all?
Same old shit.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Icky's performance?
I thought it was terrible.
I think he had some moments, and he had some moments.
So I said he had some flashes. There was some times where he did do well, where he pulled and he looked athletic and stuff like that. But he really did struggle on those 2 sacks he gave up. He struggled because he's not agile enough to keep up with these speedy pass rushers.
And that's why I say it was terrible, because as a left tackle, you're going to get speed off the edge.
Exactly.
Well, that's the new trend.
Put him in the damn middle.
Yeah.
Put him at guard.
Yeah.
Put Christensen, who is more agile,
Yep.
on the left, who has been showing flashes
Right.
and been progressing all off season.
Well, see, what I don't understand is he had a good camp too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christian had a good camp at left tackle.
But they're saying,
Right.
oh, we took him in the first round as a left tackle. We got to put him at left tackle.
Well, don't force it.
Exactly.
And that's what it feels like.
Yeah,
it
we're
feels like
forcing
you're forcing it. But the new trend on edge rushers in the NFL over the past 4 or 5 years is
All about
speed.
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 Yeah.
I mean, look at Reddick last year. I mean, it's no longer we're going to just bully you. It's go around you.
It's no more of the bull rush.
That's exactly right. So if you can't adjust to that, that's the trend.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm tending to agree with you guys. I think maybe
And we had talked about it in training camp where
Yeah.
he struggled against Burns.
Yeah.
And what is Burns?
that
Speed
means
rusher.
Speed.
he is.
I mean, and what I didn't like either, and you can take this with a grain of salt, is I think it was a screen. No, it was a run play. And he moved out. He rolled out. He did great. Like, he was fast. But then he gets blown up by a safety. He gets put on his ass
And he
Yeah.
did.
by a safety. You 300-pound man. Like, you shouldn't be getting blown up like that.
Right.
Now, if you would have knocked him and he maybe tripped and stuff like that, no, he got blown up.
Yeah.
So Icky struggled this first start at left tackle. Now, is his first time doing it in the NFL, starting. Maybe nerves got to him. Don't know. Week 1, he's got to figure it out because Myles Garrett will eat him alive.
Oh, yeah. And he's going to want to come for Baker.
And he's going for Baker.
Either one, Myles Garrett or Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
You got 2 pass rushers that have proven themselves in the NFL.
Right.
So you're either going to have to come in here and stop one of them, or Baker's going to be on his ass all day.
Well, and we'll talk about what's coming up.
Yeah,
But you got one more game.
you do.
We'll see how he looks there.
And I want to talk about that in my preview with the Bills.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Right now, would we agree that he's got some growing pains?
Yeah,
Growing pains?
He's got, yeah.
Yeah, but
I agree with you. I think you move him inside.
yeah, he's a great run blocker.
Right.
Already, he's
Mhm.
got the size for it,
Right.
and he's got all the power in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So
But put him inside right
put
now.
him inside to deal with defensive tackles
Right.
who are not as fast.
At least for now.
Yeah, at week 8, if he's showing progression
Well, that's
and you
what I
want to
said.
try him out,
And Christensen's is struggling.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
try him out.
was what we said. Don't force it.
Yeah,
And
but they're forcing.
I feel like they're forcing.
They're
it.
forcing
I
it.
agree with you, Justin, on that. I definitely.
Matt Rule and they're Tepper and all of them. They're saving face because
Because how many left tackles come out of college and actually succeed year 1? There's not very many. You have Sewell in Detroit. You had I can't after Sewell, I don't really remember. A left tackle that came out and actually succeeded week 1.
Right. It's probably not many.
So like why not put him at guard?
who'd you say?
Sewell, Peanut Sewell, which I think I explained right.
He's right tackle.
So either way, tackle, come out because left tackle used to be the blind side. It's not the blind side anymore.
Yeah.
Because people ultra.
Ultra.
But any tackle come out year 1 and actually succeeding. There's not very many.
Yeah, Garrett Boyles, he got destroyed. I mean, I really can't think of.
So why not put him inside, let him learn, get the speed of the game, and then boom, he has experience. He's playing.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, I mean, we got the idea.
Yeah.
I agree with Justin on that take. I think you move him in for a little while.
I did think Corral looked a lot better than he did against Washington, and we'll talk about what happened to him after the game here in a minute.
Yeah.
But he did look like he got the ball a lot quicker. And he had accurate balls,
Yep.
and he maneuvered the pocket very well.
Yep. We had to.
The speed that he gets that ball out is insane.
It is.
And that's what we needed. That would have been a perfect quarterback for last year
Yeah.
I agree.
because Darnold holds on to the ball.
Yeah.
His release is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Something that I guess you can say was a get off my lawn is I hated that alternative quarters for quarterbacks.
Which
Yeah, that was terrible.
I didn't like it either. I still don't like it.
It was just that makes I put some college shit. That's what exactly what it
And
was.
that's what it is.
Like, why would you do that?
It is. I did
And
not like
I
it.
guess when I was going back and watching the game today, they had made the comment is, they have to be ready for anything, and that's why they kept doing that. Because if injury happens, you have to go out. They're not going to be the starter. So go out there. This is just what they were saying. I'm not saying I agree with it.
No.
You just have to go out there and figure it out. So let's just say PJ ends the third quarter backed up on the 5-yard line. Matt, you're out there and figure it out.
I mean, it makes sense to some extent. Like, you never know when you're going to get thrown into a game in a shit situation
Right.
and have to figure it out.
Because the quarterback gets hit, gets hurt,
Yeah.
then you have to go in.
Or have his foot stepped on.
Have his foot stepped on. But I mean, I understand it to a point, but
Right.
with a young kid like Corral, why would you do that? PJ, I mean, if it was PJ and Derek Anderson
Right.
was like a vet,
Right.
okay, whatever. They're both kind of vet guys.
Right.
Why are you doing that to a rookie?
Yeah.
But somebody that's impressed me on the offensive side of the ball, if you guys have anybody that kind of,
I got a
piqued
call.
your interest, Richie at tight end. I really like this guy.
Yeah.
Yep. I've got on the offensive side who I think's he's making a name, man. And right now the receivers, it tends like I know today our receivers are sitting around in red jerseys, which is a whole nother issue.
Yeah.
And Stephen, you said something earlier about Rule.
Mhm.
We'll get to. Rule takes a lot of heat, but I like kind of what you said earlier, and we'll talk about that. But the receiver on the offense, who I'm liking, is Derek Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek Wright's pushing, man.
Mhm.
He's pushing some guys. And
I
when
love
you,
Derek Wright.
when you got somebody like Terrace Marshall who won't even suit up,
Yep.
and we love this kid, man, coming out.
And he had such a good beginning at camp,
Oh man,
too.
we love this kid, and injuries are injuries. We get it. Hey man, we get it. But when you got the coach standing up in a press conference saying he's got to get on the field,
Yep.
it might be something to that. And I know Steven brought this up, Justin. I know I had saw it as well. There's rumors that there's some people calling about trades
Exploring trades
for Marshall.
for Marshall.
My thing is this: I love his talent. I love his potential. I love the draft pick when we got him. But if he's not on the field,
What's the point?
what's the point?
Yep. He's taking a roster spot for somebody that wants to be on the field.
I mean, and C.J. Saunders came back.
Mhm.
He's back on the field now.
Yeah.
So you know what? I mean, Marshall might ought to be. He might ought to be looking over his shoulder.
Yep.
So that's all I'm saying. And what I wanted to note, real good, like you did, I wanted to note. I thought our second team defense looked damn good against their first team offense.
Yep.
And that was in the first half, and that was a good ball game in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought our second team defense looked really well. You brought up Corral, and we're all talking about that. But guys, I got to say this, and it might not be popular, but I'm going to say it. I don't care. I don't have anything personal against anybody. I'm the PJ. The PJ project is over for me.
Yeah.
He turns the ball over way too much. He does not protect the football. And that's what I've got a problem with. What did we talk about our defense going from great to good or good to great this year?
Great in
We got to
turnovers.
get turnovers. We got to stop giving turnovers.
Yep.
And look, PJ, the fumble in the end zone was bad enough. I mean, the guy's under pressure. I get it. But those two throws were terrible.
Right.
I don't know what he's looking at. But last year he threw a couple red zone interceptions. I just think he's a turnover machine. Personally, I don't think we need to carry three quarterbacks. I think PJ's got to go.
I agree.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Last thing for me for offense, and anybody wants to talk about offense, you can. Third down, we're 6 of 14. I mean, that's kind of par for the course for us. We think we need to do a little bit better than that. I mean, it's right below 50%.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not terrible.
No, that's not
But, I mean, it's probably about average. So,
I mean, I'll say this: New England's not a bad team.
no, it's not like we went against a high school team.
No, I mean
The
they got
one
good
that
defense.
The thing that got me was we're 0 for 1 in the red zone.
Yeah,
Once again, red zone
I
was.
start scoring touchdowns, man.
Yep. Anything else about offense? Anybody want to talk about offense? We good?
Don't just Corral. I don't know
yeah.
if y'all want to talk about Corral.
I was gonna hit after the
That's cool.
the defense.
That's cool. What you got offense?
I just wanted my offensive guy for the past whole preseason is probably Kate Mays.
Yeah.
He's looked really good.
Dude, he's looked like a steal.
And offensive line gave up 5 sacks,
Yeah.
6 sacks.
Oh boy,
It's
including one we'll talk about.
Yep.
So go defense.
Yep. Piggyback what you said. Our 2s and 3s looked really good against their
Oh
ones.
yeah,
Very happy about that. And we have Shaq off the pup list now too. So
which is still going to help.
was very good. I do want to see a little more push from the front four. I mean, I do understand. Again, these are 2s and 3s, but I'd like to see a little more from that.
Yep.
And we're going vanilla, like for our defensive scheme.
Oh.
So, Brandon Smith and Julian Stanford both get sacks.
I got Brandon marked down right here.
Yep. Yeah, he's looking like a beast.
He is, man.
I mean, he's looking like an animal on the field.
I think right now him and Barno,
Mhm.
they look like two pretty good draft picks.
Yeah.
And I love the Mays. You brought up Mays.
yeah.
I think those three are looking pretty promising right now.
Right. But the guy that I'm kind of stuck on right now, and I really hope makes a team, is Tay Hayes.
Yeah, and I got that noted, man.
I mean, pick 6. He jumped.
Dude,
he jumped that
jumped
route.
that route,
It
man.
was beautiful, and he actually had another pick that it was a penalty, so it didn't count.
Yeah.
But he ended up picking that off too. But I'm really liking this kid, man. I'm really hoping he can push a spot to get on the team.
Local kid.
Yep, from App. So I mean, it'd be kind of cool to see him do that. He's been
Pull it
working
for you.
hard.
Pull
yeah,
it for him, man.
working hard. I mean, we held the Pats to 2 for 12 on third down, so that's really good.
Right.
They were 1 for 1 in the red zone, but they didn't get to the red zone very often, so that was really good.
Yep.
And we only gave up one big play, really.
Yeah.
Really, that really deep ball to Algor
Right.
Yeah.
is the only thing I really saw. Our penalties, we did have 9 for 62, so that was a par for the course last
Got to
year.
clean that up.
Definitely. What'd you guys see out there?
I mean, I just thought that I didn't think, like I said, 20-10. It's an exhibition game. It is what it is. I just think when the 2s and 3s were in it, in the first half is really what I look at.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we competed against their 1s,
Yeah,
that's encouraging to me.
definitely.
But I like what you said. We got to, Justin brought up the sacks. We got to protect the quarterback. We got to quit turning the ball over, and we got to get pressure.
Yep. And then create turnovers for ourselves.
What we got to do.
Yep.
So, overall, I wasn't too upset about that one.
Yep.
Yeah, the winners for the game for me, Steven, you hit on it, was T. Hayes and Brandon Smith.
Yeah.
Yep.
Smith was looking like a monster out there.
To me, he's looking like another chin.
Yeah. Another guy I'm really liking is Barno. I know we hit on it last week, but dude looks like he can get around the edge and really get to the quarterback. Him and Burns together might be really dangerous.
Oh yeah, live speed.
And just to double check with friend of the show, what number does Barno wear?
90.
90.
Take that, Sharam.
Does anybody ever wear that number for the Panthers?
And nothing I remember.
So maybe he'll make it a number.
Yeah, probably.
He'll do something with it.
Yeah,
so-
probably.
I know I've been talking about the safeties in the corners, a lot of that. How many are going to make the team and everything like that.
Yep.
Another position I'm looking at, defensive tackle. Do we take 5 or do we take 4? Because Phil Hoskins is playing right now.
Phil's hot. He's playing very well.
Playing well.
And also, I don't know his first name, but McCall.
Yeah.
McCall's showing out too.
Yeah.
So do we take
Is it Neil McCall?
maybe?
Go ahead, keep going.
I don't know.
So do we take 4 defensive ends and 5 defensive tackles?
Ooh, that's a tough call.
Like,
I feel like we carry more defensive ends than tackles.
I would say that too because
Probably.
Daryl Johnson is a special teams guy.
Yeah,
and I
right.
feel like he makes the team just because of that.
And that's probably the
And you got
deciding
Matt Rule
factor.
out here announcing people already making the team, which is
stupid
absolutely
as hell.
stupid.
Completely stupid.
Because Stanley Thomas has not been playing that well.
Right. Which he had been.
Marquand McCall.
Marquand
Yeah.
McQuarrie.
So,
I said Neil.
Neil.
We love Neil.
I like Neil.
But go ahead.
But no, and they're getting ready to do the cut down.
Well, they
So
just did it today.
They should go down to
I know
today.
they went down to 2 today, which one of them was Corral.
Yeah. Season ending.
Another one was Dawson.
Yep.
Pleasant.
Both ours.
Pleasant's gone.
Yep.
Tolson.
Scott, the tight end Scott,
Yeah.
Right.
and Tolson, the linebacker.
Yep.
So that brings us down to 80. And after the next game, we'll have to go down to 53.
I think it's a week from today.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a big one, man.
Yeah, a lot of tough choices. But before we get to that roster cut, we do have to play Buffalo.
Yes.
So
Who's looked, of course, what a shock.
fantastic.
They've looked great.
And
Well, they're a Super Bowl contender.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hands down.
Oh, hands down.
Yep. The Panthers of the North.
Well, they're a hell of a lot better than we are. Are they the third? Or no, they could be the Pans.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyways, our newly appointed starting quarterback will be playing this week, Baker Mayfield against Buffalo. So, what I can't wait to see is how our offensive line matched up with the Bills' pass rush.
Right.
And I really hope they play some of their starters. I want to see Vaughn out there.
I know we are,
Yeah.
and Rule said that. Starters will play.
Yeah. So, I want to see how our pass rush goes against that. What are
yeah.
you smiling about?
Uh-oh. He looks happy.
Love him.
Okay.
He woke up feeling dangerous.
Feeling dangerous?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you guys looking for?
I'm looking for. I hope DJ Moore gets out there.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to see that.
I want to see Baker and DJ Moore and the whole starting team.
Yeah.
Obviously, Christian, I don't want you out there.
Right.
Don't play what. We know Christian's got what he's got.
Yeah.
But I want to see Baker throwing to our receiver, the starting receiver.
I agree.
DJ, Robbie.
Yes.
I agree.
We know he's got a connection with Higgins.
Yeah. And it looks like Shy, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shy. I've noticed that.
Um,
Who's played well, man.
I'm really gonna be looking at Shy, Zylstra,
Right.
Wright. If CJ Saunders is out
And
there,
Saunders, man.
I'm looking for Saunders.
I like to see Saunders out there, man.
He was at practice today.
So
Because if Saunders get out there and has a good game, I don't know.
he's pushing some spots, man.
I'm interested to see what's
So
going
if
to happen.
someone calls right now,
I'm interested to see what's going to
offers-
happen with Marshall.
a 5th round pick for Marshall, are you taking it?
With the receiver group that we have right now, yes,
Maybe.
Okay.
I am.
Maybe. A fourth, definitely.
Fourth, definitely.
Yes.
So second round pick a year ago, you'll take a fourth, you'll
I'd
take
go
a
with
fifth.
fourth. Just got to get on the field. I agree
Yeah.
with Rule. I don't agree with Rule much. I agree with this one.
I was just asking the question.
I mean, if we can get a fourth out of him,
for sure.
hell yeah.
You would take a fifth though?
But what he gave us last year, yes, I would take a fifth
Right.
because it's not like he came out and gave us 500 yards and
right.
6 touchdowns.
Right.
Like he gave us nothing, and that might have been coaching.
It could have been.
It might not have been him.
Right. But what's going
But
on?
what we got for him, and he was on the field.
What's going on right now though? Like why isn't he playing now? That's my concern.
Right. Yeah.
Is it what is it injury? Is it him saying I don't feel good?
Is it desire?
Is it love of the game? I mean, what's going on with him?
I don't
Because he
know,
had a great beginning of camp. We were
Sure
all
did.
excited.
Right.
Sure did.
So
So right now, if
don't
I can
know.
get something for him, I'm getting something for him
Yep.
because we have the receiver group
Right.
to back it up.
right. Okay.
And it's one of those deals. If he goes somewhere and he shines,
Hey.
he wasn't doing it here.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Right. And get somebody that wants to be here.
I just hope the Panthers have a good showing.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for anything crazy. I'm not looking for the win. I just want a good showing. And Steven, to allude to what you said, red zone.
Allude. Yeah.
I want to see a score.
The word of the day.
I don't want to see a field goal. We've seen our boy Gonzalez.
We know he can kick it.
We want to see
Yeah.
touchdowns.
Right. And that's kind of what I had is like I like to see a little more from our backup running backs. We only averaged 75 yards rushing the past 2 weeks.
Yep.
So I like to see a little more of them. We know we got with McCaffrey. So I like to see the holes open up for the Hubbard and the Foremans and Brown. I don't know how long Brown's out, but maybe a Brown just if he's playing this week.
Yeah.
If not, love it. I like to see a little more from that.
Yep.
Hopefully we can see Baker for a quarter, but most likely can probably be a series or two.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I really am excited to look at, besides the offensive line against pass rush, is our secondary against Josh Allen and his receivers.
Yeah.
Like we're the strength of our defense right now is our secondary.
Mhm.
How do we match up with Josh Allen and those receivers?
True.
Like, I mean, I want to see JC against Stephon Diggs, man.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
No,
I would
I
love
do
to see
too.
that.
I mean, and Gabriel Davis, he ain't no slouch.
Yeah. We
No.
got to get
You
we got to get pressure on Allen.
Yeah, you got to.
So you can't let that man stand back there.
Hell no.
So
Yeah, I'm looking at both the lines, offensive and defensive, all the corners,
right.
because I think there's one spot open
Hmm.
for one of those corners,
Yep.
whether that be Hayes or Barnes. I don't really know, but if Barnes hits practice squad, he's probably gone. So
Because of speed.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
And do you think Rose won't let a Baylor guy go?
I don't know, but how do you
may be
let
forced
a
to.
guy go like Hayes, who's been playing
Very well.
out of his mind?
Yeah.
That would be a rule move, though.
It
And
would.
if he does it, it's going to be the same rule. Nothing's going to change. If he lets Hayes go and keeps Barnes, it's the same old rule.
Yeah.
But if he keeps Hayes and lets Barnes go to the practice squad or let him go, this could be a different rule.
Then
Go ahead.
He's learning.
Yeah.
He's learning.
And he does seem something we had talked about pre-show, and something that I'm starting to like about Rule. He is very vocal on the field now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He is yelling at the refs.
Dude, he's been stopping practice.
Yes, he's been a lot more vocal, a lot more assertive.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he
And-
has a choice.
I mean, yeah. It could be him back against the wall. It could be he's more comfortable in the role. I don't know, but we'll see what happens with the Hayes Barnes thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
if Barnes doesn't make it, I would like to try to trade him.
Trade Barnes.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean, you could get
I mean-
a 7th round pick for him.
you can try to put him on practice squad, but he's probably going to get picked up.
He probably.
Well, but you can protect him for so many weeks, though, right?
You got a certain amount you can protect.
So I mean, you can throw him on there and be one you're protected,
Right.
Right.
and see what happens.
Yep.
Because maybe you do Hayes, and then God forbid an injury happens.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then you can kind of slot him up there.
Yep.
So
Well, it's going to be interesting because I'm pretty sure we're only going to take 2 quarterbacks.
Which is what they should do.
They should. So that's going to open up that spot of do we want to take 6 receivers or 6 corners or 5 safeties, 5 DTs, like
Defensive ends.
yeah.
yeah. Like obviously
I see where I don't like though is I don't want us to take 4 tight ends. I'd rather just take 3. Unless, and something we didn't talk about, we do get an Ebron because he wants to come home.
He's been vocal.
But I mean, I'd rather have 3 tight ends
Well,
personally for me.
I think we take 3 tight ends
No fumble.
You think it's Ian, Tremble, and
That was a fumble.
and Thomas.
Colin? I see. I'd rather have Richie.
No, Richie's making the team as a fullback.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what happens here, guys? Cuts are made.
Yeah,
You know you're gonna be scraping for other teams. Let goes.
yeah.
That's gonna affect some things.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a big thing.
So I saw something on Twitter talking about this today. If you're one of those players and you make the final 53, but then we see this guy gets cut and then you get cut. You imagine that feeling?
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
devil
you
slap in the
made
face.
it, but then the next thing you know, somebody they think better comes along, and by the way, you didn't make it.
It's like you're about to blow out your birthday candles and send another kick on there.
yeah, and somebody yanks the cake away.
Yeah, or they blow it out for you.
So I think there will be some pickups. But it's a good problem to have, y'all. We've got some talented players,
Right.
but we can't keep them all.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of free agent pickups. Honestly,
We might not.
I think there might be maybe one at tight end.
Mm.
Maybe Ebron comes.
You still keeping Roberts?
It just depends.
You still keeping Roberts
No.
for your return guy?
No.
Roberts is gone.
It just depends on who gets cut. I mean, there could be a big cap casualty, and we go for it. And I think that's why we're waiting and sitting back with this cap space we got.
We've got it.
There could not be, but there could be.
Yeah.
You never know.
The only position I'm looking at cap casualty is possibly tight end and running back, or not running back, linebacker.
So yeah, I would say tight end, pass rusher. I mean, that's pretty much about it.
I mean, pass rusher. I feel like we
I'm just talking
got
about.
it.
I'm another vet guy. I'm just saying, like nothing crazy.
yeah. Then you're kicking out one of your younger guys.
I mean, it is what it is. If you get a good
you,
vet
d-
dude,
if you do that,
You're gonna release Barno.
no, send
no,
him
but
practice
no,
squad.
but if you do that, that guy's got to be
Somebody's gone.
That
He's gone.
if you pick up a
I
veteran,
need to protect him.
you pick up a veteran.
Yeah.
You got to make that guy's going to play.
I mean, how often is Barno going to be playing?
He's a rotational guy, but are you gonna kick Gross Matos off the team because
Depends on
you
who.
get a-
It depends on who gets cut. That's the name is my thing.
I mean,
Right.
he's gonna be.
What else? I mean, that person's going to have to be
good.
a contributor.
That's what I'm
is
saying.
my- is my point.
I'm not saying Joe Schmo defensive end gets cut.
Right, I agree.
But if it's like a bigger name profile guy, why would you not try to go for
I
him?
mean, I get that.
We were going after Dunlap.
Yeah.
What was the difference?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a lot of decisions going to have to be made. It ain't going to be easy.
Right.
That's the thing about this that I like is it ain't going to be easy.
No. But that's a good, like you said, a good
Yeah.
problem to have.
It's a good problem to have.
Right.
So, if we cut anybody, they're going to, Washington or Buffalo anyway. So.
Maybe Gettleman's gone. I'll say maybe the Giants, but he's gone now.
Yeah. So, but now, man, I mean, is that it, guys? Anything else?
I think that's about it.
Panthers? Just looking for a good show on
Good.
Friday.
That's
all I'm looking for.
It's a good, so we've had 2 good tests.
I think
The
decent, yeah.
Pats and the Bills.
I think
That's
decent.
2 great tests. So, all right. Shout
I mean,
outs.
Washington won a slouch.
No, they weren't, but I'm pedigree right now in the NFL.
Sure.
Are you
You know
talking
what I
about
mean?
like playoff guys?
Yeah, like playoff teams. Washington's not a playoff team.
Washington just has those random people that like their defensive line.
They're
like,
good. They're good matchups for us to see
Yeah,
where we're at.
yeah.
For like the Bills and the Pats, it's playoff teams. How we
Right.
match up with a playoff team right now?
I did want to say, guys, before we forget, and we get going on this show sometimes that we forget. I just did want to throw my 2 cents on Corral.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it for the kid.
Oh yeah.
It was a freak injury. It goes back to the Cam injury on the same field,
Mm-hmm.
which is freaking ironic.
Right.
But I mean, I have an opinion of it, and I've read some people say the same thing. You can't blame this on the coaching staff per se.
Right.
But against the Commanders, the dude was running for his life. About got his head ripped off.
A couple times, yeah.
And he's out there with 3 and 4s as far as offensive linemen. So for the second straight week, you put him out there, and I mean, you put him out there with no blocking.
Right.
I'm just saying, I do think the coaching staff owns a little bit of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying totally, but you kind of threw the kid to the wolves, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't protect your 3rd round pick, in my opinion.
Right.
I hate it for him. Hopefully he'll bounce back. But it sucks for the kid. And I just wanted to mention that. I hate it for him. But you know what, man? Maybe it'll make him stronger. I mean, because he got injured in the Sugar Bowl.
Yep.
So I hope the guy keeps his head up and just knows, man, it's a rough time, but I feel bad for the kid.
What I've seen and heard about the kid, he has a lot of perseverance. He's gone through a lot in his life, so I feel like this is just he feels like it's another setback for a bigger comeback, probably. And he seems like he's very mentally in the game.
I hope so.
So he's gonna be studying. He's not gonna be like, "Oh, I got a year off. Let me just chill."
You know what?
He's gonna be watching film.
That's
and
what I'm
doing
hoping.
mental reps and stuff like that.
And hats off to Mayfield.
Yeah.
Because apparently Mayfield had him in his hip pocket.
Oh, he was under his wing real quick.
Which I really like, so it's pretty cool. Just want to throw that out before we go to shout outs.
Yep.
So, all right, shout outs.
I've got 2.
Okay, I've got 2, maybe 3.
Okay. And you got your normals?
Got anything different?
Maybe.
You have to listen to find out.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Stay tuned.
Okay,
Next
cool.
time.
I said, okay, cool.
no, just usually he's our PR guy.
Yeah.
So
So first one is there's a place called Brooks Sandwich House in Noda. I'm just gonna shout this out. I think it's cool. They're gonna be closed for the next couple days because they're doing a Saturday Night Live skit there.
oh, cool.
They're filming a Saturday Night Live skit there.
Oh, wow.
So
And what's that coming up this weekend?
I guess coming. Yeah, I just saw a quick article clip about it.
Cool.
So Brooks Sandwich Shop in Noda. And then second shout out is to Doug and your lovely wife Teresa for doing the studio's looking good, man.
Yeah.
I want to shout it out. I mean, there's that one spot,
Yeah.
but
Hey,
It's like that
hey.
weird little spot right there.
no, I'm just.
what the did you say?
That's all I was waiting for. You just hear Stevens gets knocked out. But no, it's looking great in here, guys. Like you guys are just killing it.
If anybody that's followed us, if you hung around this long, God love you.
Yeah.
But if you'll go back and look at the very first pictures of us around that little tiny, and
It has come a long
if
way.
you'll
in
look
here.
at that and look now, it's crazy how it has came along. And it's been a lot of work put in. So.
I said it's a lot hard. I mean, we want to kind of help you guys, but you
Yeah.
guys never tell us.
Well,
Yeah.
as you said, don't talk about that spot.
I know. Steven, that pen goes there.
Yeah.
Kicks me out the window.
But yeah,
Down there.
and we are under, I guess, remodeling
No.
is maybe the best way to say it. So, but we will constantly do because we just keep getting more stuff.
It's like when you were a kid and rearranging your room.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll keep it fresh and keep it moving. So,
But it looks awesome.
Yeah.
So just want to shout that out. And that's all I got.
you want me to take it? All right, cool. These will be fairly quick. Appreciate what you said because that was what I was getting ready to say as well. Wanted to shout out my wife for taking the lead, thank God, and remodeling this place. We'll take pictures at the end of the show and show you. It's more like a collage over our head. Looks really good. I like the idea, so I just wanted to shout her out because she's very meticulous when it comes to this stuff. So very cool. Again, we're going to shout out Island Dog John for donating the beer,
Hell yeah.
It's
good too.
which is really cool.
For a nanner beer.
It's dangerous, but it's cool. We were at the watch party this past weekend. Late Norman Wright, wanted to throw that out there. I think everybody had a pretty good time. Everybody, and even Tyler showed up.
Oh yeah.
There's pictures. Well, that's all I'll say.
I'm surprised 2 people weren't on get off my lawn.
Nah, I left that alone. It's preseason.
I was waiting for it.
So I got 2 more real quick, guys. I wanted to shout out Charlotte football program. And this is, serious. This is real life stuff. Today they dedicated the 22 football season to, unfortunately, to Devin Kaiser, 10, that passed away of leukemia
Oh man.
back in March, and big supporter of the 49ers. Was close to the players visited him in the hospital. He's actually from Mooresville, guys.
Oh really?
But he passed away, unfortunately, at the age of 10 to leukemia back in March.
God rest his soul.
The whole 22 seasons dedicated to him. They're going to take the number 49 jersey, which is really cool. It means something to the Niners every week. Like somebody's voted to wear that jersey.
Mhm.
They're going to dedicate it to him the whole season on the sideline.
That's awesome.
I
I
think
mean, that's a feel good thing for them. But God rest that
That is-
poor child's soul.
exactly. And I just think it was very cool. And hey, prayers to his family.
Definitely. Prayers up.
Can't even imagine.
Mm-mm.
Lastly, and this is a bit of a selfish one. It kind of hit me a little bit. This is heartstrings too. A girl that I coached in fast pitch softball with my daughter, and my wife was the team mom. Danielle Stallings. She was one of my pitchers with Bailey. She played college softball, was playing for community college out in California. Well, she is now going to join the ranks. She is now an assistant coach at San Diego Canyon College.
Oh, very nice.
Her mom put it out on Facebook. And this was a part that was really cool. She sent it out. She was just, her mom was thanking all the people, a lot of the coaches and the people who had, put her in the position that she's in. And, unfortunately, Danielle was on our team. We ended up winning our last tournament that she was on, and her family had to move back to California. That's where she was from. We ended up winning the tournament right before she was moving. It was pretty emotional. We gave her a framed jersey. It was really cool.
Oh, man.
But Julie sent this out, and this is, it kind of makes you worth doing. It just says, Coach Doug Smith, you truly are a wonderful coach. Thank you so much for everything you did for Danielle. Thanks also to your brother Eddie, who also was an inspiration and helped her get her pitching start.
Yeah.
So, there's pictures on here with her and Bailey and me, and, it's real cool because I just remember probably two of my favorite wins were that tournament and then the one we won for my wife, Teresa. We won the breast cancer tournament.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, definitely.
And we could never have done any of that stuff without Bailey and Danielle. They were two great pitchers. I remember the last night Danielle was there, man, I pulled both of them together, and I just thanked both of them. I said, we couldn't have had the success we had without these pitchers.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just wanted to shout that out for her. So I did say to my wife, hit her back on Facebook and tell her mom after her first year of coaching, get back with me and let me know how you feel about coaching.
So, do you have a coaching tree now? Are you
maybe so?
Are you like a Belichick coaching, just a Smith coaching tree going on over here?
But yeah, man, it was fun coaching those girls, and there was times when it was difficult. But when you get stuff like this, and I'm still coaching baseball, so
I'm sorry.
It just makes it worth it. So I just wanted to shout that out.
That's awesome, man. That's really cool.
Really cool. But
that's really cool. You did your own shout outs.
I mean, it was just
a
cool.
shout out for you through someone.
Did not expect that at all.
It was like a shout out inception kind of thing.
Kind of made it worthwhile.
A shout out inside of a shout out.
But yeah, man. So just want to throw that out. Danielle, hey man, congratulations. Go out there and get them.
Definitely.
So that's all I got.
Hats off to you, man. Hats off to you too, man.
Thanks, man. Anybody? Tech guy?
You got any shout outs?
I keep like swallowing it.
All right.
I think that banana bread's got Steven.
Yeah.
All right. My turn, Doug.
Do it.
My turn. I want to thank Tyler again for coming on last podcast. He was really cool. And we saw him up at where did we see him, guys?
Harper
Crown.
Crown.
Yeah.
Harper Crown.
Yeah, I just wanted everybody to say that because I remembered where it was and I didn't forget at all. We saw him there. He was pretty cool. That guy, he's a nutcase.
You're idiots.
I do want to give prayers out to Dawson Knox's brother,
Yeah.
Luke Knox.
Yeah.
He did pass away.
I saw that.
I don't know really what happened. I know he got taken to the hospital and then he passed away.
It's like 22.
Yeah, he was super young.
Crazy, man.
So I know
He played the Ole Miss.
Ole
didn't he?
Miss, yeah.
Transferred to, I think it was FAU.
Oh.
Niners in the Conference USA. I think it was AU. I don't think it was IU. I think it was FAU.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that,
Yeah.
man. Can't imagine.
they did do a big ceremony for the last preseason game. So maybe now that we're playing them, they might do something for him,
Yeah.
which would be pretty cool. Lastly, thank you to everybody in the studio. Bailey, you're here the first time.
And this was an impromptu appearance.
Yeah.
Not scheduled.
Yeah. So thank you for being here. That's cool. She tried the beer. Silent manager. Tech guy, you're ugly as fuck. Nobody likes you. Get out of here.
Thank you for the ride though.
What?
You know you love me.
Thanks for the lift.
Yeah.
Well, now that you talk, it's not as fun.
It's too bad.
You just don't take it anymore.
If
I
they
still
kiss,
take
I'm
it,
leaving.
but I'll dish it back.
Yeah, you take it.
Me too.
All right. Steven and Doug, as always, my co-host. Y'all are beautiful, and I love you guys.
Same, man.
Yeah. Right back at you, buddy.
Everybody, really quick, 297 on Instagram. We are 3 away.
3 away.
From
300.
300.
We're going to do a big giveaway.
Yeah. All right. What are we gonna give away?
Listen,
that's
we
what I
got
was
to draw them in,
thinking.
all right?
Yeah, well, we can't do false advertising. This is gonna be a huge giveaway. We're thinking a car.
Listen, guys, we're
Have
giving
500
away.
followers tonight.
I need a car.
Yeah, we're taking donations for a car.
Yeah. Right.
So
Sorry. Go ahead. Big giveaway. Big giveaway.
we're having a great giveaway.
Yeah.
Great giveaway.
Great giveaway.
There's going to be a car involved.
We're giving a giveaway.
Can we get like a little hot rod car?
Or we can just give him Bailey's seized
yeah,
up car. Give him a lemon.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, follow us on Instagram. Tell your mom, tell your dog, get out there, your grandma, smack her, tell her, hey, download Instagram, like CSR, Facebook, Twitter, and you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and Google Podcast. But again, 3 away.
3-way.
3 away.
What you got?
So get on there.
Anything?
Ring those bells.
I don't know. Yeah.
Ring my
Notification.
bell.
Notification.
Because the
Yeah.
Ring my
There
bell.
he goes. Yeah. There you go. We don't own the rights to that song.
Is this another Roadhouse thing?
No.
No.
I'm just joking.
It's just banana bread's kicking in.
I heard that.
So, all right. Anything we missed, guys?
Probably, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
it is what it is.
Yeah. We'll
All
get
right.
it next episode.
So, hey, appreciate the Instagram live. That's going well. It seems kind of, it was a little subdued this week.
I thought it was.
It's a little laid back.
I thought it was hopping.
I thought it did
but
better
it
than
was,
last
it was
week.
a little laid back.
Oh yeah, like we were just chilling.
Yeah,
a little bit.
exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got you.
Well, they
So-
actually answered the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
So keep that coming. And we got people saying, hey, make sure you let me know when you go live. You know?
Yeah.
So we just want to make sure you guys are doing that. So tell everybody when we're going live. So that's it, man. Good show, guys. So anything before we end, make sure we end on the right way.
Yes. No.
All right. We
We
are
are
C.
S.
Our